Good afternoon. This is Cynthia Miller, the art director of Bijan Designer for Men, Beverly Hills. I'd like to share with you the recent broadcast interview with designer Bijan that aired 2 weeks ago on May 31st, 2008. It aired 3 times and was also viewed by over 40 million people on NBC.com. I hope this brief segment introduces the designer Bijan to you.
Coming up next, Mo spends 5 minutes with the one, the only Bijan.
I am a very simple person, I want that you know. I love my children, I love my job.
Bijan, thank you for welcoming me into your world.
You are most welcome.
What is the first thing that people should understand?
Well, that I design clothes and I am the perfume creator.
And you came from Persia?
Yes, I born there, but I am almost 40 years in America.
Of course.
I'm very proud I am here. And
yes.
I owe to this country that opportunity, obviously, that I got to design and to display and to sell my design.
Presidents, prime ministers, kings, queens, the greatest stars in Hollywood have all come to you.
Actually, I have almost 46,000 clients.
The world of Bijan brings so many different people together. I mean, only Bijan could bring the Shah of Iran and Paris Hilton together.
Yes. You know what's the key of that?
What?
Exclusivity, quality, and respect them, and doing something that no another men's designer can do for them. The people that are a little bit heavy get thinner in my clothes. That's the goal. If those people are middle-aged, get younger. Can you please be so kind and touch this?
You'd like me to?
I want that you. No, more. That you see? That is the fabric. This is a magnificent silk and cashmere. My job is to deliver the best for that man that's possible.
Not the second best, not the third best.
The best had to be something that he could not find, and he cannot think that can be somebody do for a man. Here you see a very fine 3/4 top coat in cashmere, finest cashmere lined in chinchilla. This is so luxury involved and so exaggeration. That is the only way that I can introduce my line to the world of men.
I see, because what you've done is you've created a piece that's pushed so far to the limit.
You
that
say,
it expands your the possibilities, your actual consciousness.
Actually, I like what you said. It's crystal and silk.
And each one of these crystals was put on by hand.
Yes.
How much is something?
Those are not cheap, from $750 to almost $1,000.
Now, when a customer effectively leaves Beverly Hills and enters the world of Bijan here, what happens at first?
To him or to me?
So how much is the chinchilla bedspread?
The chinchilla bedspread here is $125,000.
Oh, is it on sale?
I have to admit that soft, beautiful crocodile jacket, shamefully you have to pay $75,000 if you don't mind. And those are the name of my client everywhere.
Kofi Annan? If he wore this, he'd still be at the United Nations. He wouldn't have been kicked down.
Please follow with me.
Where are we going?
Yeah, I want to show you my private collection. And then you would see what I done in my private collection. The act that you are a gentleman, that you came to my place with appointment before, and say, Bijan, impress me and show me the best what you can do on what you done for me. If his money is not the point for him, then I show you what I do.
Bijan, behind these closed doors, what happens?
To impress this person and tell him what he can see as a Bijan line, we show him this way. This statement is a dark blue statement with beige that I put together in different type of material, in cashmere, in silk, in vicuña, in cotton, depend where you coming from, which country, on what type of climate, how old you could be to can take it or not. As much that you touch that beautiful dark blue and beige silk sport jacket, as much that you could be from Australia, very hot, that you wear, and you need the cashmere lining silk, or, or the other cashmere.
Oh, it's so soft.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And the fit, I promise you, is beautiful. If you go into the opera, or look at how chic.
Yes, yes, yes.
But obviously,
yes.
you have to pay for it. I think that on some costs you $20,000, but who cares so long you have? But you have to appreciate it.
And also you can get opera tickets half price and then make up for it, whatever.
You said. This is all those details that make those people that come to me, wow. If you clothes freak, you don't go anyplace else. Let us show you something very interesting.
I'm turning Bijanese. I think I'm turning Bijanese. I really think so.
I am honored that you like. Oh, look at that goes again in linen, again in soft cashmere.
Oh, that's so
you ever saw velvets in that one?
No, velvet.
That's my job, to show why you pay that much. I realize the reality of life also, but if you can afford, I am not expensive, trust me.
And we should be very clear that when this shop opened, by appointment only was something new, and a lot of people thought, how could you demand an appointment?
Yeah, it's true. That was the first few years, almost 30 years ago, was difficult to do that. But I done it slowly. That happened. That we are doing right now millions, and I have the honor to dress all those most powerful men in the world. I am a designer. I am a well-known designer. I am a wealthy designer, but I am here 24 hours a day if I am not in Europe preparing the collection, and I work almost 5 to 6 days for the last 32 years. Who or which designer you see that you walk through and Mr. Armani say hello to you, or Mr. Gucci, it's all a corporation anyway, those people. To be himself there, to design, to display, to sell, to alter, and to deliver in the best, beautiful, exclusive way. I guess with all due respect, I am the only one in the world that does that way for men.
Bijan, thank you so much.
That was wonderful.
If you were to start a cult, I would join.
Wonderful meeting you.
Bijan!